Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Pam, and here on my channel we discuss finances, budgeting, side hustles, vlogs, and motivation to budget our way to a debt-free lifestyle. In this video, implementing my budget for the month of April, as well as reviewing my sinking funds, cash envelopes, as well as going over some of my motivational plans for this month. If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you are already a part of the money team, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. All right, so it is now the month of April, and we all know that we're going to go ahead and budget. I have already, this came as a blank budgeting, a blank calendar. So I sort of went ahead and filled in the dates 1 through 30. And I'm gonna, before we get started, it's a little plain to me, and I want to jazz it up just a little bit. I found some Dollar Tree stickers, and I had these in my basket, and I never got a chance to use them. And I just want to show you that you don't have to use stickers from just you know, Happy Planner or any sticker. You can use anything you want. So I really like this one that says spring, and I'm gonna put this one up here. I mean, it's rather large, but actually it's a little too large. So I think I'm gonna put it on the side here. Man, it doesn't look too good to me. I want it to go on the top, but it's gonna cover up the words Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I desperately need those words that say Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So since these few days have already passed, I'm gonna put it right here. And the month ended, and the month began in the middle of the month, and I didn't actually get a chance to fill those up. So I have a few little flowers. I love the flower. I like these because they kind of pop out. They're made out of paper, and they stick out of the stickers. And I think it's gonna give me a spring vibe and give me something to look forward to. I like that look. So far so good. I also would like to put in, I love washi tape. The washi tape helps me keep things separated, and we're gonna separate the pages with the washi tape. I'm gonna choose the bright flowers. I usually have a little tweezers, but today I don't. So these flowers, they kind of go, but they don't kind of go. Like, I like things to match. And they don't really match, but it's okay, because when I get to the 17th and the 15th, I know that I'm halfway there, and that gives me a point where I know to continue to look at my calendar. Now, I showed you earlier that I had a little mishap with the March calendar, and I'm gonna take this out because it's easier to do when they're not in the book. I kept up with the cash envelopes and the sinking funds, barely, but I did, and I kept up with it. I got behind a little bit, and that was okay for me to get behind. I'm gonna use the month of April to actually catch up on everything that I got behind on. So this gives me a happier feel and a happier vibe, and I'm using the scissors just to make it even. I want everything to be pretty even. And I like to put it on my other calendar. These came with the Happy Planner, and they were really cute. Things that if I over budget, under budget, was it something that I paid for that was worth it? Was it not worth it? Is there something a little too much that I'm doing? So I'm gonna take, these are another set of them that were in another stack to pay the bills. They have the pay bill, Did I pay it? You know, those things. And the little piggies when I'm saving. I like to use those. I want to say keep going right here on the month of the 15th, because that is the halfway mark of the month. All right. So now that looks kind of springy, it's not as much as I would like. I think I can add one more sticker, you know. After all, they did come from the dollar store, guys, and I really do like the raised look about these stickers with the paper. So creative, and it makes things kind of pop out. So now, once we jump into this, I'll probably go ahead and put down what days that we actually get paid on here. And I want to take a look at last month's notes. So in last month's notes, I kind of came up with these questions. Where did I have the most trouble? And the most trouble that I had was the car maintenance part, as well as the pet stuff. And I asked myself, what could I improve this month? And I could just really continue to plan and save. That is what I'm going to continue to do. What goals can I set for next month? So for this month of April, I'm going to continue to focus on what I have going. And there's not going to be any distractions. All right, no distractions. This was a little different. This has a pay bills tracker on it, and I don't want to start off with that. I want to start off with the actual budget, so I'm going to take that out. And the budget that I have, I like to compare it. And if I could just I like that cute little spring thing. I like to compare it with last month's budget. And I'll just go back to the budget that I already implemented. All right. And so if I look at this sheet is totally different from this sheet. So I'm using two different types of budget sheets to see which one I like the best. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, so in this one, it starts out with the rent. Actually starts with the main income. And I'll put the main income here as well as any extra income and then total it up. And then as we go through, we'll do that for the month. So let's start out with things that I want to do, the cost things. So we know that I have the rent and the mortgage, which the projected cost, this is so you can have some little cushion. So I projected that to be $900 because I never know how much I'm going to get to it. Then the phone, they have the phone, electric, gas, water, sewage, cable, and maintenance. We don't have cable anymore, but we sure have internet. So I'm going to write internet under here. This way you'll know all of that stuff that I went through with the internet and the cable. It took me 3 payments to actually get it to the actual amount I want. Due to the fact because they actually they went ahead and charged me the $200 and then they charged me the $100. So I guess they operate like in a month ahead. And put in here land taxes because I already paid the cost for those taxes for the month of March. And I'm thinking maybe that's why it kind of threw me off this month, because I had that extra payment of income that I needed to really focus on. For the auto, there is they have transportation, the fuel. I know that I said it's $40 a week. There are 4 weeks in the month, which gets us to 4 times 4 is 16, so that's $160. I might not use that much, but we're going to project it at $160. Public transportation, I don't use. Auto, if there's anything for the auto, it's just what I have in my sinking funds if something goes wrong. Home insurance, I do have some insurance, which is about $14.95 a month. So I definitely want to round that up to $15, no change. All right, health insurance, I don't really need to do that because that's automatically taken out of my employment check. So before I even get any money that's taken out, I don't want to calculate it in here. I guess I should, you know, but because I'm going to be working with the net income, not my gross income. All right, life insurance, I don't have anything extra there. Car insurance, it is usually about $130. The groceries is about $300. So I'm projected at $300. Dining out, I haven't been allocating anything for dining out, so I really haven't been doing that. But just in case, let's go ahead and put about 50 bucks there for the month. Now this sheet doesn't fit me, so now I see. All right, so here it asks for taxes, federal taxes, and property taxes. And look up there where I put the land taxes. I don't have to do that, so I can actually do the property taxes down here. They're gonna be about $500. Looks like they were $550 this time, so let's go ahead and estimate it for $600. And those are done quarterly, so I'm gonna put that in this budget. But yeah, if they're done quarterly, divide by 3, because if it's done quarterly, that doesn't make sense, because I still got the month of, even though I'm saving for it, because in the month of June and July there's no work. I'm only 10 months. So if there is quarterly, we want to divide the 600 by 3, and we've got 200. So instead of that 600 all popped at once, we're going to account for $200. All right, so there's the $200. Federal taxes, and those come out. I'll have to come back to those. Let's go to the medical care projected medical costs. We're actually paying off our medical bills. I knocked down $1,000 so far, and I'm projecting I still have some bills out there because I wasn't able to knock them all out. So projected any kind of personal medical costs, I'm gonna just say $100. I'm operating on a small budget here. My budget has not even, I haven't even come up to where what I actually have equals out to what I actually spend out. Hair and nails, I usually add $60 because I have to buy supplies, and I usually do it twice a week. So we've got a projected amount of $120 for the month. So keep in mind, this is $120. Entertainment and outings, we haven't really been doing any of those. Personal loans, the personal loans I do project out, which is about, and this makes me really think about what I actually have. And I'm trying to keep it honest, because y'all know sometimes we're not keeping it honest. I may actually go over because I believe I need to combine some stuff. So it's kind of hard to accumulate because I try to figure out, because what I used to do, I used to use this big old spreadsheet, but I found that this paper here tears off. The lines are perfect for me to write on. So I had a ledger that I was actually using, and I still use it from time to time, and I have to go back to the month where I have already done the credit card debt. So it looks like my credit card debt is approximately, and these are minimum payments, which I need to get away. I was praying that I could like pay a credit card off by May, one of these credit cards off by May, and then I will no longer have it. So it looks like about $450 for credit card debt, and that's a lot. Tell y'all one thing, I don't even get paid this much, but this is for the month, so I get paid twice. So this is why I'm living the way I'm living. So this sheet I don't like, guys. So I'm stuck. Oh, there's a miscellaneous spot, so I'm gonna put over here $50. This was tougher than I thought. Miscellaneous entertainment, I guess the entertainment I would put on here where I have all these other things, these extras, the subscriptions. I got a bunch of subscriptions out here. I need to figure out how to condense these subscriptions. So like Netflix and Hulu and Amazon and all those things. So a total in subscriptions, I'm looking at the actual fees, and the total in subscriptions is not even on here. You see where I found something that was not even on here? So I'm gonna write here subscriptions. And I'm gonna look in this video, it's getting extremely long. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to come back to here and I'm gonna have to project the actual amount, the actual income amount. I am definitely learning to pay myself first. Paying myself first has been a blessing. This will give me an idea, and I will go back to this and put some actual figures and numbers and get it down to how I want it. It's more detailed than what I expected. It's some of the stuff that I don't even use. That is setting up my bills for the month of April, and hopefully we will get through some of them. Part of an impromptu shopping trip, let's try to save $25 each week this month. So let's see if we can save, for our savings challenge for this month, let's see if we can save $25 each week this month, and then we'll have an extra $100. So that is my goal for the month. My goal for the month is going to be to save. We got a $100 challenge going on. So $25 a week. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Let's see if we can get those $25 going and save those $25. That challenge for this month is a $100 challenge. You definitely have $100 for the month of April tucked away. All right, now we're gonna end this video. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it one great big thumbs up. If you really like the video, go ahead and hit the applause button. Yay! There is an applause button, guys. I believe we truly need to get that out into the algorithm and let YouTube know that you really truly enjoyed these videos. If you're one of my watchers who's just not watching, just tuning in and not even subscribed to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.